Hello, welcome back. And for today, I'm going to let my TBR jar pick my April reads. But before we get into that, I do want to discuss my March TBR a little bit because last month I did the TBR jar picks my March reads for the first time ever. And I only picked 4 reads then because I was going on vacation that month. So I just knew I wasn't going to be reading a lot. And what I ended up picking based off those prompts were I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy, The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, Belladonna by Adele Grace, and then Bunny. And I think I did pretty good. I read 3 out of the 4. The only one that I didn't read was Bunny, and I kind of did that to myself because towards the end of March, I decided to pick up A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J Maas and continue on with that journey. And I've honestly been reading it for about a week because it's a chunky read, but I'm still interested and intrigued to read Bunny. I feel like I've seen more people read about it and also just post content and videos about their theories about it. So it just makes me excited to get into it one day. But with that being said, let's pick my April reads. Here's my jar. If you didn't already know, I'm a mood reader, so I don't think I'm gonna pick a ton of prompts out of this jar just to make sure I have more time to read the books that my mood wants to read. But let's get into it. The first prompt is a thriller. And I actually don't have too many thrillers on my TBR cart in particular. I think the only thrillers I have are Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, and then The Guest by Emma Cline, and then maybe Tell Me Everything, but I feel like that's more of a true crime fiction memoir novel. And then maybe None Shall Sleep, but in my head that's more of a YA mystery rather than like a thriller. Deciding between Gone Girl and The Guest. If I read Gone Girl, then I will have read every single book by Gillian Flynn, which is very tempting, but also The Guest I've been wanting to read since January when I got it as a gift. I'm gonna pick The Guest by Emma Cline. I've been wanting to read this for a while. Also, this book is just at 300 pages, and I know I'm definitely gonna need a short read to read in the month of April, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna still read According to Silver Flames by Sarah J Maas, even if the TBR jar prompt doesn't pick it. But first on the list is The Guest. Okay, the next prompt selection is the shortest book on my TBR. Let me do some digging for this. This is 168. Now this is 251. This is like 230 pages. I think Girl Interrupted is the winner. And if you didn't already know, Girl Interrupted is a memoir, but it follows Susanna when she's 18 years old and she's sent to live in a ward for teenage girls in a psychiatric hospital. And then from there, it just covers her experiences and memories while her 2-year stay there. I actually thrifted this book, hence that it's a little loved but still in really good condition. I actually have not seen the movie before, so I really don't know too much detail of what it's going to be about, but I'm excited to finally read this because this has been on my TBR for many months right now. Let's pick my next read. A book with a pink cover. I don't know if I have very many options right now. One I think that kind of counts because the spine and the back are pink is My Year of Rest and Relaxation. Another one that counts is Bunny and maybe The Vanishing Half, but it honestly has a lot more colors on the cover. And I don't think Magnolia Parks counts, even though that makes me sad because I know I'm going to be reading it in April anyways. But I think these are my options in terms of a book with pink on the cover. Would it be cheating if I were to pick Bunny again? I don't think so. I really wanted to read Bunny in March. I just didn't get around to it, but I'm going to put it on my April TBR. There, it's done. And now time for the last book. which is a book with a blue cover, which I definitely think I have more options for this prompt than the pink cover. Could read Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake, The Time Traveler's Wife, which is mostly blue, The Lovely Bones, None Shall Sleep, which again, mostly blue, and A Winter's Promise, which I just got this over the weekend and I'm super excited to read it. Looking at the other books I have in the stack, I do have a lot of literary fiction, nonfiction on the stack, so I might want to pick something that is a little bit more fun to read. Not that literary fiction and nonfiction are not fun to read. I just want something that is not as heavy as those books. Alone with You in the Ether is a romance novel, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be more of a heartfelt, gut-wrenching romance novel, but don't quote me on that. I don't know too much about it, so I don't know if I want to read this yet. None Shall Sleep, while it does deal with crime, it is set in the 80s and follows two teenagers who are part of the FBI, which definitely unrealistic, but I feel like it could be more fun that way. And then A Winter's Promise, I don't know too much about it, but it just seems so magical and whimsical, and I love those vibes so much. There's just something so comforting and cozy about YA mysteries, even though most of the time they do have a little bit darker topics. But I think I'm gonna pick None Shall Sleep. This has also been on my TBR for months. I got this for Christmas as a gift, and I feel like it's finally time for me to pick it up and read it. But that concludes this video. I'm gonna say it out loud, so I actually hold myself accountable, but I'm gonna read The Guest, I'm gonna read Girl Interrupted, I'm gonna read Bunny, and I'm gonna read None Shall Sleep in the month of April. And if you want to follow me throughout the month of April with more frequent updates, feel free to check me out on TikTok or Instagram, same handle as this channel. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And if you made it this far, let me know what you're excited to read in April. I would love, love, love to hear.